After working on this for about 5 minutes, this is just driving me bananas. Okay, remember this blanket? I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. Well, I finally figured it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a backing on it. I'm going to cut part of it off and I'm going to put a backing on it and make a smaller blanket out of that. So this is what I'm going to do. I got one of these flannel blankets, real cheap flannel blanket from Walmart. It's a 50 by 60 inch blanket and it's just got a little stitch on the edge, a blanket stitch on the edge. And so what I'm going to do is lay this out and I'm going to throw this back on and match it so that it fits the blanket. Even if there's a little overhang, I can figure that out. So the blanket ends right there, and this is close enough, so I'm going to cut that part off. All of this will be something else. So then I'm going to put a backing on that. But one of the things I was mostly concerned about was a couple of these squares right here. They are terrible. They are really terrible. They're all stretched out. They look terrible. So what I'm going to do is with these two at least, I'm going to take them apart, and I've already started trying to take this one off. I'm going to take these two out of the blanket and I'm going to recrochet those and put them back in. And then it'll actually fit, and we'll see how that turns out. Now, I have put backings on crocheted blankets before, and I'll do a video about that because that's a lot of fun and it makes it super extra warm. Okay, so here's the next step. Now that we have this whole quilt right here, I'm going to lay the blanket on it to see how, remember how far this is going to go so I can know where to take the rest of the crocheted squares off of. So let's do that. So it looks like it's about right here is where this row right here. This is where I'm going to unstitch all of this panel, and I'm going to unstitch it so that I can start attaching the blanket to the crocheted blanket. After working on this for about 5 minutes, this is just driving me bananas because I apparently have done this so well, put these together, that now I can't find the stitches. I can't find where I joined it together. It is so close. They're so close and so hidden that now I can't find it. And in the meantime, I've ended up snipping a couple of stitches, which now I'm going to have to go back and use a needle and thread to stitch it together. So you really never know how well you do until you have to take it apart, which is a pain in the neck. So I'm going to keep on working at it and keep trying to get the whole rest of this row unwoven so that I can finish the blanket. But for right now, I'm really frustrated. Okay, it's all done. The edges have been put on it. I've got it tacked at every corner. Every corner. It's all done. And so what I like about this is that when you attach something on the back of this, on the back here, you can't even tell where the stitches are. I mean, it's just very faint, which is good. That's the whole idea. So now it's all done and ready to go. So if you have done one of these or want to do one of these, if you've had any experience with this, tell me in the comments. It'd be fun to know. Thanks for watching.